Hello students, today we are here with our next lecture of life processes, and in this video we will discuss about the physiology of digestion. It means the mechanism of digestion. पूरा elementary canal का structure और digestive glands के बारे में हमने discuss कर लिया है. Now come to the topic, that is mechanism of digestion. The process of digestion starts from the बकल कैविटी. क्लियर? बकल कैविटी में डाइजेशन की प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो जाती है. आपको पता है बकल कैविटी में क्या क्या चीजें प्रेजेंट है. फर्स्टली वी विल डिस्कस द डाइजेशन इन बकल कैविटी. हमने देखा बकल कैविटी में टंग प्रेजेंट है, टीथ प्रेजेंट है एंड द सलाइवरी ग्लैंड्स आर आल्सो देयर. क्लियर? तो यहाँ पर जो टंग का फंक्शन था, दैट इज टेस्टिंग ऑफ फूड एंड मेस्टिकेशन ऑफ फूड. टीथ आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर कटिंग, बाइटिंग, च्यूइंग ऑफ फूड एंड द सलाइवरी ग्लैंड्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर सिक्रीटिंग सलाइवा. 3 pairs of salivary glands are there, जिसके बारे में हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. All of these 3 pairs of salivary glands secretes saliva, and this saliva contains an enzyme called as salivary amylase or ptyalin enzyme, and the another enzyme, that is lysozyme enzyme. Lysozyme is antibacterial enzyme which perform the antibacterial activity and kills the bacteria or microbes present in the food, and the important enzyme called as salivary amylase. Clear? This is salivary amylase, or it is also called as ptyalin enzyme. This enzyme starts digesting the food, and this enzyme is responsible for digestion of starch. Starch is a polysaccharide type of carbohydrate, and we know that all the type of carbohydrates has to be digested till its end product, that is monosaccharides. So it is a polysaccharide type of carbohydrates. We have to digest it till the monosaccharide form, that is the glucose form. This starch is converted into maltose sugar by the activity of salivary amylase. Clear? This salivary amylase digests the starch. This is a polysaccharide sugar and this is a disaccharide sugar. It means the starch is partially getting digested by the activity of salivary amylase. So polysaccharide is converted into the disaccharide unit. ठीक है? तो छोटी यूनिट हमें देखने को मिली. इसके बाद इस माल्टोज को हम आगे जाके और डाइजेस्ट करेंगे. इस माल्टोज को पेनक्रियाटिक अमाइलेज विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द पेनक्रियाटिक जूस. ये पेनक्रियाटिक अमाइलेज फर्दर डाइजेस्ट करता है इन द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन. ठीक है? स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में जाके इसका फिर से डाइजेशन होगा. यहाँ पर जो पीएच है हमारे पास, इट इज अबाउट 6.8. The pH of saliva is 6.8. It means it is the alkaline pH. Slightly alkaline it is. इस स्टार्च का डाइजेशन बकल कैविटी में ऑलमोस्ट 10 to 30% हो जाता है. 10 to 30% डाइजेशन माउथ में या बकल कैविटी में कंप्लीट होने के बाद जब ये ईसोफेगस के थ्रू स्टमक में जाता है तो वहां पर इसका कोई डाइजेशन नहीं होता है, बिकॉज इन द स्टमक द मीडियम ऑफ फूड इज एसिडिक, एंड इन एसिडिक मीडियम द सलाइवरी अमाइलेज गेट्स इनएक्टिव. क्योंकि ये स्लाइटली अल्कलाइन पीएच में वर्क करता है, तो एसिडिक मीडियम में क्या होगा, ये हमारे पास जो इसका पीएच है वो डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा और वहां पर इसकी एक्टिविटी बंद हो जाएगी. इसके बाद अगेन जब हमें स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में सफिशिएंट टाइप ऑफ पीएच मिलेगा, सुटेबल पीएच इज देयर, then the pancreatic amylase will act on the maltose sugar and it gets converted into the glucose. Clear? So in buccal cavity only the starch digestion will takes place. Starch का digestion buccal cavity में होता है. In the stomach there is no digestion of starch because in stomach there is no amylase enzyme. Secondly, we are talking about the digestion in stomach. The wall of stomach secretes gastric juice, and this gastric juice contain some inactive enzymes, and HCl is also secreted by the oxyntic cells present in the wall of stomach. Clear? Oxyntic cells secrete HCl, and the gastric juice, the peptic cells secrete the pepsinogen enzyme. Some inactive enzymes are pepsinogen. It is secreted by peptic cells or the zymogen cells present in the gastric glands. Second one is prorenin. It is also an inactive enzyme. Pepsinogen gets activated in the presence of HCl in its active form, that is pepsine. This pepsinogen, when it reacts with HCl, then it converts into its active form, that is called as pepsine. It is the inactive form of pepsine, and this is the active form. This will take place with the help of HCl in the acidic medium. Prorenin, it is the inactive form, and this inactive prorenin gets converted into the renin, which is the active form, again by the activity of HCl. So HCl is responsible for the activation of these enzymes so that these enzymes can properly function. Clear? So HCl, the acidic medium, is required for the activity of these enzymes. Pepsine is the proteolytic enzyme. It digests the protein into the simpler units, and prorenin is the renin is the milk protein digesting enzyme which digests the milk protein. Clear? Pepsine is proteolytic enzyme. It digests the protein particles present in the food. Pepsine, it digests the proteins into peptides and peptones. Peptones and peptides are the smaller unit of the proteins. Like it is a polypeptide, it gets converted into the dipeptides, tripeptides. Clear? So the proteins are digested in the form of peptides and peptones. It is not the end product. Here the partial digestion of protein will take place, and the complete digestion of protein will take place inside the small intestine by the activity of pancreatic enzymes, that is trypsin, chymotrypsin and carboxypeptidase enzyme. Clear? Secondly, we have the renin enzyme which digests the milk protein, and the amount of this renin enzyme is more in case of the infants. Now, infants are having more amount of renin enzyme because they are dependent on the milk for their food. That's why the renin is more in the body of infants, and at the increase with age, the amount of renin gets decreased in the body. Milk protein, that is called as casein protein. This casein protein, by the activity of renin, it gets converted into the paracasein. Clear? By the activity of renin enzyme, the casein protein gets converted into the paracasein. So this is the digestion of proteins in the stomach. You are seeing that there is no digestion of starch is present in the stomach, because in the stomach medium of food is acidic. Here the churning activity of the wall of stomach is also there, and the food is converted into the form of chyme. In the mouth the food is converted into the form of bolus. ठीक है, जब सलाइवरी एमाइलेज उसमें मिक्स हो जाता है तो हमारे पास जो च्यूड फूड है विद द mixing of saliva, it gets sticky in nature so that it can be easily engulfed. That form of food is called as bolus, and in the stomach the form of food is called as chyme. The medium of chyme is acidic. Here some other cells are also there. They are called as goblet cells, are also present in the gastric glands, and these goblet cells are responsible for secreting the mucus because the acid is highly concentrated. The pH of HCl is about 1.8 to 3. It means highly concentrated acid it is. That's why from the corrosive effect of the acid, the layer of mucus will protect the wall of stomach. So the goblet cell secretes the mucus layer at the inner side of the stomach wall. Clear? So this is all about the process of digestion in buccal cavity and in stomach. In small intestine, the process of digestion we will discuss in the next video. ठीक है, आप इस वीडियो को कंटिन्यूअसली वॉच करेंगे और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन इन स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन. थैंक यू.